So another thing that's very helpful to do throughout the day as you have time is try your best to clean and make sure this kitchen area is not got any items just laying around. That can be decor items, that can be food, because obviously we're here during the week. So if you see stuff like that, if you will just put it up before the caterers arrive so they have a clean slate. But occasionally you will find stuff like cake platters and things like that. But the cleaner that it is, the better that it is. Plus, again, kind of like the decor closet, we don't want the caterers to feel responsible for moving our items out of their way, potentially breaking them, whatever the situation is. It is inevitable that some decor is going to break. It's just gonna happen. Don't freak out, it's okay. I won't dock it from your paycheck. That's what the girls always tell me. Just dock it from my pay. It's just part of it. We handle it the most. It's going to break sometimes. If you do have a broken piece, please do not dispose of it, because sometimes we can either fix it or still utilize it with it broken. So you can just always set it aside when you're cleaning up at night. So this whole kitchen, countertops, the 3-bay sink, the back bar here, and as much as you can on this area should all be cleaned out for wedding night. So just try and tidy up as best you can. The washer and dryer is where you're gonna find the towels. Again, if we do not have a double or triple header, meaning you were the first wedding of the weekend, the towels are probably already taken care of by the week of staff because we've already prepped the suites. But if we've had a double or triple header day before wedding, then we were probably doing laundry when we left here the night before. So you'll need to check these to make sure they're done. We have always separate the whites from the darks because they will bleed. And even if when they don't bleed, because they're all towels, they'll create little balls. So if you washed like the blacks with the whites, you'd have little black balls all over your white towels. So the brides and the bridesmaids do not want that. So try and keep them separate, color code if you can. But from a supply perspective, the kitchen is gonna be kind of your go-to for most supplies. You will need to just familiarize yourself with this kitchen. I do not mind, there are no secrets here. So go through the cabinets, see what's in here, get familiar with where supplies are. We'll start with the most commonly used things, which are paper towels, toilet paper, and the hand towels that go in the bathroom. We have those in the back cabinets here. You can actually see the paper towels all stacked up there. We have lots of paper towels, lots of boxes of tissue. Down below, we've got more of the same stuff. So if you need something, it's probably in here. We also keep the majority of our multi-purpose cleaners in this section because at night when you're cleaning, you're generally gonna grab a roll of paper towels and you're gonna grab your cleaning supply and go and do what you need to do. So it's just a quick grab. We also have some latex gloves in here that are just for staff purposes. We do not supply gloves for the catering staff. I mean, if they forgot them, by all means give them a pair, but that should not be a habit. That should be like, oh no, we forgot them. Okay, no big deal, we got you. I like to use gloves when I'm cleaning at night, not because I'm scared of germs necessarily, but because those chemicals, after you clean so much, they just are hard on your skin. So you're welcome to grab some gloves there. When we are catering in lunch for the suites, it will state it on the wedding lowdown sheet. It will say who's getting lunch and what's going to the groom's den, what's going to the bridal suite. If we are doing that, we supply the sodas. So you would want to make sure when you deliver lunch that you grab sodas. We have regular Coke, Sprite, and Diet Coke. Those are the only 3 sodas that we offer. Otherwise, they can drink the water that we filled up in the pitcher in the suites, or they can drink their champagne or whatever else they brought. So that is where the sodas are. And then, because toilet paper is the most used and it seems to run out the quickest, we have that in the cabinet that's right closest to the door. Once the catering team gets here, this space can get very busy. So we try not to be in their way. So this is just a quick grab if you're coming from the reception space and you want to grab a few things. We have the toilet paper for the public restrooms. We have a few things of paper towels. And then if for some reason you ran out of soap, we have that here too. Also important to note that we do have some first aid kits under here and some masks if we're asked for those. So the coffee machine is for staff use only. We do not want to be supplying 150, 200 people weddings with our little teeny residential coffee maker. So it is good that you check in with the caterers to make sure they're not doing those sorts of things. They have signed, all of them have signed what's called an outside vendor agreement, which goes over these sorts of things. We also have a kitchen house rules that's posted right here and over the 3-bay sink. So, you know, they can read over those rules and they should be aware of those things, but sometimes they just miss something or they think it's here so they can use it. So try to get them to not use this. We do have a couple situations where there'll be a little older lady who's just freezing, or we'll just come up to you and be like, is there any coffee? And then sometimes they're not serving coffee for the wedding. Actually, that's more common. They don't serve coffee because not a lot of people drink it. If she asks for a cup of coffee, we want to always go above and beyond and do whatever we can to make our guests, their couples, or families happy and comfortable. So if somebody asks for a cup of coffee, come back here and make them a cup of coffee. We've got the Keurig. It takes 2 seconds, no big deal. We have the Nespresso machine. Don't even worry about that. That's way too complicated for a guest, but just quickly make them a cup of coffee. The pods are in here, and we've got creamer in the fridge, so you can take some creamer and sugar out to them. There's some sugar right there. If you need extra supplies for the coffee machine, there is a ton of creamer and pods down here, along with some disposable forks and things like that. And then just over here, just keep going around the kitchen, there is a ton of like kind of paperware disposable stuff. So we've got disposable coffee cups here. We've got some to-go plates. There's napkins down there. So just grab those as you need them. This is kind of our miscellaneous cabinet. It does have some of the additional coffee supplies like the sugar boxes. We do actually have some additional hand sanitizer, some random games. Mostly this cabinet is used for these towels. Kind of the rule about kitchen towels is that caterers usually bring their own, but we do see some caterers who don't bring any and use all of ours. That's fine, just says it on the kitchen house rules, but just make sure that they've put all of them in the dishwasher or the washing machine before they leave so we can run that at night. And then this cabinet is not really going to be used either. This is extra alcohol supply for our bar staff. If for some reason they should run out of any sort of alcohol, they can come here and pull from it if we get in a pickle. This is also our laundry cabinet where we keep the laundry detergent. So when you run laundry at the end of the night, there's that. And these are our mess towels. So if there is a big spill or anything like that that you need to clean the floors with, you can grab one of these and take it out there. You definitely don't want to be taking the bridal suite or the groomsmen towels because those are our nice ones. So just take our mess towels out there to do that. And then from a staff perspective, if you want a coffee cup or something like that, we have got those here. You can grab from our supplies as you want. I mean, we want you to make this your home, so whatever you need while you're here is fine. Continuing on back here, just so you can see what's back here. This is the back side of the utility room. So the front side is where we have that light panel. This back side is where we keep some additional supplies. So right here is all of the cleaning supplies. You really will not need any of this stuff unless we're out in the cabinet. But if you should randomly be looking for something cleaning wise, you can find it here. The rule of thumb for our event staff is we clean surface areas. All detailed cleaning like mopping, cleaning toilets, that sort of thing is done by our cleaning crew. So unless there is an immediate need to clean something like that, you do not touch any of those deep cleaning items. So that's kind of what that is for. And then this is, again, more miscellaneous storage. We have a ton of storage. So if you're looking for trays to serve lunch, if you're looking for like ice chest for the bar, or even if the bridal or groom's den asks for a chest of ice, you can take them this. Some trays to serve lunches or breakfast on, depending on what they may have ordered. And this is regular toilet paper that has the core in it. So this would be for the groom's den bridal suite, not for the public restrooms, but just for that.